Good evening, YouTube. Akira2805 here. I'd like to welcome you all at last to my lightsaber origin story. This, my friends, is where it all began. Well, hello there. All right. Well, this. That's right. Full body suit today. Indeed. Theory sabers, y'all. They supply you with light and dark side clothing. Your choice, of course. Yes, Theory Sabers. Thank you very much. This feels great, looks great, is great. TheorySabers.com, y'all. They got everything. All right, on to the story. Let's see if I can't move this up just a fraction. There we go. Is that good? I guess that's good enough. Nah, elevate it just a little bit. There we go. All right. So where do I start? Well, to be honest, it all started earlier this year in January of 2025. Not that long ago. And I have accomplished quite a lot as far as lightsaber collections. But it all began in Raleigh, North Carolina. GalaxyCon. My very first official con that I ever went to. And it was huge. Of course, I have nothing to compare it to because I've never been to any other con. But this one overall was a very good size. I mean, it was a building meant for conventions. But yes, overall impressive. It was very big. Had a lot of vendors of different types. It had a lot of people there, a lot of guests there to sign. And I was very happy. Yes, I was very happy to be there. I was there a grand total of 3 days. More like 2.5 days because I went down there on that Friday. It took like 3.5 hours to get there or so. Not too bad. So the first day, I go there. I'm there to have several things signed, and then I go looking at all the vendors. I take my time. I'm there like several hours just looking around. And then it happened. I come across Hooked on Sabers. And in front of me is a huge setup of lightsabers of different types. From left to right, it was cheapest to most expensive ones. It had a huge line going about a good L shape. And they had a good assortment of sabers. They had generic, and they had actual character sabers. Which, of course, you'd pay a pretty penny for those. But one in particular really caught my eye. My first next generation saber since my very first lightsabers from Hasbro's Force FX lightsabers more than 20 years ago. Long time. I have here my first ever. This is called the Guardsman. Very impressive. I love this one. I love these grips. They makes for excellent of a two-hand hold or a single hand hold. Yes, makes good grip. Excellent. Extremely light, made out of aluminum. Some plastic, I think. Yeah. Okay, this right here was an accessory I put on much later. Up from Theory Sabers, of course. It extends it a little bit, and it gives me the option of putting it on a belt clip. Okay, this is also my first and only RGB baselit lightsaber. Of course, I didn't know what that was back then. Now I know. and there is a difference between a baselit lightsaber and a pixel blade and a Proffie blade, which I'm sure you've seen already from my past views. This is basically, in technical terms, just a very bright LED flashlight. Simple, yet very effective. And of course, because it has no special prongs sticking out or anything, the inside of the blade or tube is just empty space. That's all. Yet still very sturdy. Very sturdy. All right, so there's no actual shooting out of the blade effects. It's all just hollow light. Excuse me. Hello. Excuse me. Well, that came out of nowhere. It's very much just a big flashlight. It just it'll just make the blade just light up. It won't shoot out slowly. It won't come out. Nothing. It just boom. All right, let's get this attached. We got 3 retention screws here. Whew. All right, let's get on with the show, shall we? I'm going to turn off the lights as usual. Here we go. All right, it's a single button press. You hold it down, as per usual with all buttons. There you go. And yes, it does have the gesture control still. As you can see, it just appears. It doesn't shoot out. It just boom. Overall, not bad. I love this. This is absolutely amazing. This is a light, very light frame. These baselits are actually the ones you kind of want to duel with over the Pixel Blade and the Proffie blades. Those have all these lights and wires going up throughout the blade. You don't want to damage those. Those still sturdy and durable plastic, I wouldn't chance it, but these baselit lightsabers are the ones you actually would like to fight with the most. Because these can take the most punishment with no significant damage or overall wear and tear. I know you can just buy more of these poles, these saber blades. They don't cost much. I mean, if one gets damaged, just buy another one, and there you go. You're all good to go. I have no intention on fighting with these at all. I like keeping all my stuff pristine. All right. There we go. All right. This does play authentic music from the movies, but I cannot play those. I don't think. I don't want to risk getting black flagged or anything like that. So this particular lightsaber will sing 3 verses. It'll sing the ending theme to the movies. It'll play the Imperial March, and it'll play the most iconic song of all, from when Luke was staring at the double suns on Tatooine. Of course, that song is played multiple times throughout the movies, but yeah, that to me is the most memorable. Sound quality is not nearly as good as Theory Sabers, sad to say, but it's still up there. I mean, it's still good. I'm not going to try to down it or anything. It's still good. Back when I first bought this, I had nothing to compare it to. This, like I said, this was long before I even knew Theory Sabers even existed, so I had nothing to compare it to, and I still don't want to compare it. My very first lightsaber, it holds great sentimental value to me. I'm never going to sell this, trade it, or otherwise. I don't want to damage it. Nothing. It'll always be a very special part of my collection. Of course, this is going to remain the same color until I change it myself, which you can do that by pulling it down, hold the button down, and just flicking the blade. You got blue, red, yellow, teal, blue, green, white, orange, purple. And there you go. We've got a few more here I'm going to show off. I'm a nerd. Aren't we all? Press the button, sorry. Smooth swing is very good. It's not 100% as accurate as Theory Sabers. Sorry, I keep comparing it, but you know, with every other saber from Theory Sabers, it's easy to compare. You can definitely hear the difference in sound quality and the smooth swing. But like I said, the saber's not going anywhere. I love it. Okay, one more thing, then we call it a night. I'll just do a couple here. Let's try that again. That wasn't. There it goes all the way through the sound. All right. That will about do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Guardsman. Extremely impressive, extremely lightweight, made out of aluminum. No plastic at all. None whatsoever. Light frame, good balance, everything you need. I'm going to just turn it off there so I don't forget later. All right. All right, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it. And unfortunately, this will be the last of my lightsaber reviews. That's it. I have no intention on getting any more. Maybe one day down the road, but for right now, I'm well satisfied. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lightsabers. Oh well. Right. Like I said, hope you enjoyed it. Not sure what's going to come next, but I'll think of something. So until next time, this is Akira 2805 signing off, and thanks for watching. And as always, this is something I should have been doing since day one. May the force be with you, always.